It's June. You know what that means? It's time for Cap's Recap, a monthly channel update series. As always, first order of business, links down below if you want to become a patron or a YouTube member. Any kind of monetary support is appreciated, but in no way required. We just got done with the Patron's Choice picks for the next however long, because I'm going to be doing these when the previous picks are like complete, and then we'll go on to the next set of picks. We'll see how this goes for a bit. Maybe if things line up again, I might go back to annual, but we'll see, because I kind of missed doing this last December because things were running long, so yeah. But now, like, with all the games that were suggested this time around, it's like a lot of them are really short, like like 3 to 4 videos short, and that's like half-hour videos. So yeah, but we'll see. Yeah, there's going to be a poll to narrow down the choices, potentially. I know this is going to sound like really wishy-washy after I was like, I'm going to have to really, like, this time, like, adhere to 12, but, I mean, if I'm not doing annual, then why, like, force myself to 12? But, I mean, having, like, a baseline also would keep things moving along as well. But, yeah, I say that because of just how short some of the games are, but we'll see. So, yeah, voting will potentially be starting up soon-ish. And, yeah, that's all I got for that. Ongoing things, boy, they have been ongoing for a long while. Kingdom Hearts should be wrapping up this month. Ace Attorney Investigations will be wrapping up this month. And Crash Tag Team Racing will be wrapping up. When either one of those is done, I'll be starting up BioShock Infinite, which was the final game from the previous set of Patron's Choice picks. And, yeah, when the other one is done, I'll be getting back to the anime games. No idea what I'm gonna start off with, but it'll be something. Yeah. And I know I still have Astral Chain and Yu-Gi-Oh! To finish. Astral Chain just because, like, recording one chapter of that takes a while. It's a fun game, though, but yeah, it's just... yeah, I gotta, like, devote some time to recording that. And, Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I knew it was a hard Yu-Gi-Oh! Game because of how often I played it as a kid, but god damn, the end game is ridiculous. And, like, I'm just gonna, like, come right out and say it, like, when I finally have a deck that's good enough for the end game, fuck beating it the intended way. I am save stating. Not, like, save scumming through the duels, but like, after each duel, I am doing a save state. Because if you're unaware of the, like, end game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, there's the big 6, or the final 6, or whatever you want to call them. And those are 6 of the hardest duels in the entire Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise, back to back, without saving. So if you lose once, you gotta start all over. Yeah. And when I say hardest duels, I mean, like, we're on Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1 rule sets. Like, these sons of bitches will throw out a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon on the first turn. Hopefully you have a Raigeki or a Dark Hole, because if you don't, you're kind of screwed. Yeah. That's kind of stuff I'm dealing with. Like, I think one boss, or one, yeah, well, they're all pretty much bosses at this point. Like, one is guaranteed to throw out, like, a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon on turn 1, and then Gate Guardian on turn 2. Not to mention, I think they have like, I forgot the full thing. Like, I'll have a link in the description to a video I watched that just went over how BS those duels are, but it's something like they all have like a hand of like 10 or 15 cards or something as opposed to 5. Like, I know this is just words for people not familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh, so I'll just be like stopping now, but yeah, it's an uphill battle in those duels, and I will just be using save states in between each duel. Not save scumming through the duels, but I mean, like, anything to help me maintain my sanity. Yeah. Upcoming stuff, kind of redundant, because, you know, Bioshock Infinite, after one of the Patron Choice games is over, and then when Infinite is over, we'll be starting up the new set of Patron's Choice games, and, anime game once the other Patron's Choice thing is over. Once Kingdom Hearts is over, I don't know. I guess I could return to that poll that was done way back when and go with the second choice. But I think just to split things up a little, I'll be heading on over to the old Legend of Zelda land. Namely, the next game in the timeline. And I know I kind of am doing like an amalgamation of the original timeline from Hyrule Historia that Nintendo did, and then the updated timeline. But regardless, like the games after, like whether you have Link's Awakening after Link to the Past or Oracle games after Link to the Past, what comes after that is Link Between Worlds, then Triforce Heroes, then OG Zelda, then Zelda 2. On the branch of the timeline that I'm on. So, yeah, after Kingdom Hearts 2, I'll probably be doing Link Between Worlds, and then the next game that was in that poll. And don't worry, I will be sure to have the linked Oracle videos and the rest of Link's Awakening done prior to that. Like, I have been recording the remaining Link's Awakening stuff. It's just a matter of editing the like, oh, going back through and getting all the remaining heart pieces and little side quests and stuff, like just editing that down, and then the final video, and it'll be all good. As for streams, we're going back to the regular stream schedule that I was doing for this year at least, because of the return to the office. So Monday, Tuesdays, and Saturdays. Maybe the occasional Friday if there's like a holiday or something. No promises though. Well, I mean, there is like one holiday coming up this month. And it falls on a Monday, so never mind then. As for what I will be streaming, I'm not going to be doing a full-on themed summer. A, because I kind of waited till the last minute and don't really have anything planned or in mind. B, my summer is going to be a little busy in the IRL scape. And C, things didn't really end nice enough to seamlessly transition into a themed summer anyway. Like what with the wrapping up of Patron's Choice things, which should have been done, honestly. And the May marathon not really panning out how I wanted, with 1 week being like lost. So yeah, it won't be like a big old major thing, but I am thinking of like just trying to beat a roguelike that I've been playing for a while each week. Or get a winning run at the very least on each week. This is tentative. I may not stick to it. May not ultimately go with this. We'll see when I do the schedule for next week. If there's a roguelike on there, then yeah, I'll probably be doing one a week. If not, then yeah, sorry. Yeah, this will be stuff like Rogue Tower, Binding of Isaac, Hades, and a whole bunch of other ones that I've been playing but just haven't had a winning run on. figured why not? You know, might be a fun little thing to do. So yeah, that's it for channel related stuff. The archive channel is still there. I'm slowly putting like the old Twitch streams on there. The secondary channel for like video essays and other fun things still going to be on hold for a while, especially because of this summer. And that's about all I got. Because yeah, what I plan to do this summer is finally freaking move. Yay! Whoa, I'm frightened. I got like a few places in mind. Going to like take a look just a little more, like try to like find a couple more places, look at the pros and cons, check with friends and family, see what they recommend, and you know, check with my ISP and my car insurance to see if I can get fiber internet in any of those locations, because I cannot go back to slow internet. I can't go back to that. Those were dark days of my life. And B, I want car insurance payments that are affordable. I'm tired of a large portion of my check going to car insurance. You gotta love Michigan. Yeah. At least our rent is cheaper than like some other states, but oh boy, we make up for that in car insurance. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be focusing on in the IRL scape. Not to mention work is going to be getting a little more stressful, as well as we're like going to be moving on towards getting a new site up. Yay! I'm actually excited for that. That's going to be fun. But yeah, that's all I got for this update. It was a bit all over the place, and like a large portion of it was talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! But that's how it be sometimes. Thank you all for watching. I will see you later. Goodbye.
I'm running things.